Yo les gens, c'est Squad Gaming et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la deuxième partie de la vidéo sur Route to 86 sur leurs, si je me souviens bien. Aujourd'hui nous allons poursuivre ce que nous allons essayer, donc let's go. Mais tout d'abord, comme je dis à chaque vidéo, avant de commencer, de continuer l'objectif qu'on s'était laissé, qu'on avait visé, en tout cas qu'on s'était laissé ou visé, pas d'importance là. N'hésitez pas à chercher la barre de like et vous abonner au Game Squad Gaming, et n'oubliez pas de partager la vidéo à vos potos ou les partager sur les réseaux sociaux. Donc let's go les gars. Donc dans la vidéo précédente, on avait humilié Curry et Joachim Noah. On a fait un petit peu de ma carrière. Et la dernière vidéo était palpitante. Attendez, classique de monsieur. Bof, pas important ça. Pardon.
So if you want to see the power of dynamic, it's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia. Hello everybody, glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season. And they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met.
Yo les gars, j'ai une question par rapport, mais c'est pas vraiment sur le sujet de cette vidéo. C'est plus sur un jeu là, Dragon Ball Z nouveau jeu. Vu que sur la PS4 il y a eu la mise à jour du pack 2 puis tout ça, vous pouvez me dire comment on fait pour la jouer? Vous pouvez me dire dans les commentaires s'il vous plaît. Merci pour ceux qui vont me répondre.
And put those guys in 1, 2, 3. You think Westbrook, Steph? No, man. Well, you know what I say about Steph? What did you say?
He makes it look
effortless. So I think so, yeah. But he isn't tough. He can take over a game. Great.
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American. And as things get... They don't back down, David. Thank you. And here late in the regular season, teams vying for playoff position. Doris, the intensity has ramped up considerably.
Well, how about all those teams that are on what we would call in the college game the bubble?
Yes.
They're not quite definitively in the playoffs. The intensity is ratcheted up because no playoff position is guaranteed.
And I love the hustle of every player with great
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Second chance shot. And it's Dragic off the drive. Uncovered. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Miami on defense. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met.
Ah, il y a vraiment pas force donc là.
A resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled.
Je vais essayer de faire un Tom Works.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making.
Oh, ça c'est savage.
And really, he epitomized
symbolizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. Raiders no luck. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's the prodigy, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Here's Waiters. They can't stop the run with that one.
1 for 4 right now. A little sluggish coming out of the game.
And for the Cavs, they've got some roster versatility in their front court. Do you like them with the traditional 7-footer on the inside, or do you think they're better off going small?
Well, I think, Kevin, most of their talent is at that power forward position, and they've got 4s with size and strength. They give up a bit of shot blocking with those lineups, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. Back to Whiteside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Cavaliers leading by 9. LeBron passes to the prodigy. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Love. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Fires the 3. And another 3-point shot ball from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 16 points.
And a
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Just keep squeezing that idea to give them a...
And here's Cleveland. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. That's slowing down. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Prodigy is out there with Young. And it's James in at the 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against the Hawks was all business. He ended up with 19 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
All right, David. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Yeah, I mean, he dominated that last outing so completely. His confidence is high, and that's a very dangerous thing for this defense.
Here's Whiteside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And on Whiteside signing a max contract to return to the Miami Heat this summer. What a dramatic change of fortune for a player, Greg, who bounced around early in his career.
And how about it, Kevin? I think he may be the first player in history to jump from making the NBA minimum to the NBA maximum in one season. He's going to be making 30 times more than he did last year. And who wouldn't like that kind of a pay raise?
Outside, Dragic. He dishes it to Whiteside. Off the screen. Here's Johnson.
I saw Whiteside elbow the ball.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
No good from the Prodigy.
You know, after draining a 3-pointer in the first, he's been unable to capitalize since.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. There's a screen. He feeds it to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Fires from the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. It's 22 points for the prodigy.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Knocked away.
Regarde, j'essaie de me faire en auto aller où? Si je peux le dire.
There's the waiters. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Waiters got his first 2 points. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The prodigy. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Yeah, Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Here's Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Dragic with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 20. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
And really just...
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers lead by 17.
Pardon.
Good work, guys. Nicely done. What do you guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos? I kind of want to go tacos.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been
Comment je simuler le match là?
so far.
Je pense qu'on va avoir 916 et plus.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
You know, he's been incredibly disruptive, and a lot of that due to his great instincts.
Yeah, good game, y'all. Nice work.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to the prodigy. And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith,
Oh merde, j'ai manqué mon vêtement avec Stance.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome everybody, this is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? That's a tough question.
Well, he's not the best. He's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's certainly in the top 2,
Who
3.
Who else?
Oh, Steph and Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look effortless.
Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie, Kenny? Why? Jersey's in the building. Oh. Jersey, stand up. Jersey is in the building. Dad's not from New York. Cut it out. No, he's not. He works in New York. From Jersey. Thank you, baby.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Before we get thanks to you, that effort permeates through the entire team. And for many teams, there just isn't a lot to play for at this point late in the season. Steve, what are those teams looking at as the season winds down?
Well, just playing their younger guys, taking a look at some of those guys that didn't get a lot of playing time, and just trying to see what you have for next year, who you going to keep, who you going to add, and who you going to subtract.
The motivating factor is every game's on TV, every play is on tape, and if you want to keep your career where it is, you want to advance your career, or if you want to sabotage your career, your effort will be on display.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you can't play the scoreboard, per se. You can't play your wins, losses if you're out of it. You got to just play hard all the time.
So here's Miami's starting group. We want to link up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Baggage is out there with Dion waiting. And it's Johnson in at the free slot. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. Stolen by Thompson. And now the bomb.
Justice est garé.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Baggage kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Bosch passes to Whiteside. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside. Dragic has got 5 now.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just a fighting trick.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Dragic. And the shot goes down. 7 points for the prodigy. On defense, the Cavaliers, they come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
Coming good.
I love this game plan. Attack, attack, attack. That's why they're already 4 for 4.
Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those three?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all three of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and commitment.
Here in the first, this one is 2.5 minutes played so far. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Bosch, double team, has to Waiters. To the inside, and Dragic has it in the corner. At 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Thompson, and there's the whistle, fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injury since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive. He's played this many games.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. And then for Miami, Winslow's checked in for Johnson. Ellington comes in for Waiters. Here's Dragic. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Young is out there with the prodigy. And it's Thompson into the center position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He finished with 24 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted and lose tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
He might not be the first option to take that three, but when he's that open, he can knock it down once in a while.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Winslow pulls it down. Heat shooting just 31% in the game. From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim. And now the Cavaliers. It's great. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I love it, Kevin.
Herbe.
Put a little music in there. That was pumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about. When you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high, nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip.
Yeah, nice. Just beautiful.
I totally agree. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
Here's the Prodigy. 24-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
3-pointer. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. Pass to Waiters. Up off the screen.
And 1.
He has been right on the money tonight. If it weren't for that, they'd be much further behind right now.
A different look for Miami. Right side comes in for Justice Winslow. Has Johnson in for Dion Waiters. Cleveland leading by 9. Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dragic.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And count it to the free throw line.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, the reason why they've moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
Well, he's making a switch here. Ellington's checked in.
Coach Teron Lue played 11 years in the NBA, played for numerous teams, played with some unbelievable coaches, Phil Jackson to name one, played with some greats, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Dirk Nowitzki, and the list goes on and on. He's seen it all.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 9. 1:44 and left to play here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Et Mystique l'a touché, non?
And Lou, coach center Doc Rivers. And so that's the end of it.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. These guys are relying on...
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
I love to watch active defenders like him who never make anything easy for the opposition. He embodies great D.
On the court for the Heat. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And folks, he does more than just 15 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move in the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, you guys talk about an imposing presence on the floor. Son Whiteside is about as big as they get in the NBA. You can't go through him, and it's even tougher, Greg, to go over the top of him.
And Whiteside is a tree of a player. There is no other way to put it. Measures at 7 feet flat, but has enough bounce in his jump where you think he's 7'6" at the end of the game. Also, very solid core strength, guys. He is difficult to move when he plants his feet.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. Love said that staying was a no-brainer. A max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year.
Thank you, DA, and the Cavs have worked to feature more offensively.
Merde, j'ai faim à lui quand je dis.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Well, Steve, if you were able to give one piece of advice to yourself when you first entered the league, what would that advice have been?
I think for me is understanding how much more you have to put in the off season. I think for me, Kevin, I worked out a lot, but it was specifically on basketball. I would have probably trained a little bit more on my body than just playing a basketball a lot.
Was Jordan one of the first to do that, to really work on his body more with weights and hire the personal trainer and so on?
Yeah, I think so. I think for me is I got back into the gym, obviously going back to either college or high school gyms, putting in the time but specifically maybe swimming more, maybe doing a little bit more yoga, working on your body, more of a meditation, doing other things to help you with the game of basketball.
Became more year-round for you.
Yes.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Heat have had an off night from the strike tonight.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Both free throws good from Dragic. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's the prodigy. 33 points for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. And spanned in by Whiteside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And look at Prez just punishing the rim.
And you love the ferocity that Prez finished that play off with. No layup for the big dog.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain the possession here. A different look now for Cleveland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition at the homes. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Jones, the Prodigy. And that is a wrap.
Bon, 2006, c'est bon, c'est bon. Bon, on a combien maintenant? On a 3766 V6. Moi, j'aimerais à 3 points. Donc, j'espère qu'on va atteindre les 85. On va. Non, pas encore. C'est bien dommage. Bon, attendez. Bon. Donc, on va commencer notre match pour gagner plein de V6.
What up, 2K fans? Shakedown 2012 here. The time has come. We had 6 top play of the month winners, and you narrowed them down to 2. It's time to crown the 2K TV Wow Top Play of the Year. Your first finalist, King BTB. In my career with the steal, the dive, the heave, the putback assist. You'll only see this once in a lifetime. And your second finalist, Cruising Draw, with Shaq Diesel. The snatch block to a full court buzzer beater. Now his opponent should have just quit. It's time. You're voting for the 2K TV Wow Top Play of the Year. Check back in the season finale to see who won and submit your best plays all summer long using
2K Sports pregame show presented by Kia. It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sport. And let's go. At times a contentious relationship between Howard and Van Gundy, but you see the respect there, sir. EA, thank you. And Chris, health is perhaps the biggest asset a team can have this deep into the season.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a lot of ice and ointment for your veterans. I mean, your young players can run all day, but just going deeper into the bench is the best solution sometimes. Yeah.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Young is out there with the prodigy. And it's LeBron at the small forward.
Yeah, that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
In a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates are following.
Pulls it from 20. No good on the shot. Hit long that time. Harris kicks to Jackson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
The catch and shoot J is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
And good that time.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Harris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. James, right side. Takes the 12-footer and hits. LeBron's got his first points of the game.
Oh, man, they found their groove early on, going 3 for 4 from the field.
It's Jackson with the drive. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
Wow, after 5 shots, they have connected on 4 of them. Exactly the start they've been looking for.
The shot's good from the prodigy. Well, it was announced that Prez has begun a partnership with Mountain Dew. That makes more sense as to why he was drinking one at his press conference. You wonder if that's how he, in fact, got their attention.
It did seem out of place watching him just slam back a Dew. But I've seen stranger things from people trying to land a sponsor. With that said, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about how Mountain Dew Code Red has changed my life for the better.
I like that, G. I can't wait to hear.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Oh, this could be an early sign of an explosive game for him. You have to keep your eye on him if you're the defense.
Here's the break. On up the court. And Valkadowski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, just remarkable focus by Young to nail the shot. He's starting to rough him up a little bit, but in the end, it doesn't matter.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Morris. Is checked in. Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James, the pass to the Prodigy. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Tries again. And LeBron with the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Now, one thing you know you're going to get from Tobias Harris every night is activity. He's always moving at a high speed, whether the open floor or in the half-court set. He opens up space and gets a lot of easy looks because of how he moves around the floor.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love this thing. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release.
Just great stuff from Fred. Thompson. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. Broke loose. And now the Cavaliers. That's great. The shot's good from the Prodigy. They are just killing them on the interior. Pistons trail by 10.
Allô?
Jackson has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 14 points. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back. Here's the Prodigy, and Cleveland in with the bucket. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now 8 seconds to 32 clocks. Jackson dishes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He made up his mind that he was going to try to score through some tough D. He should have thought about looking for his teammates there.
Here's the Prodigy. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 14 points for him.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already. Well, they came to play today. Still too... early, but...
And of course, as we've always...
putting all the pressure on me to...
Well, that there is straight talk. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Pistons trail by 13.
Detroit has had such a rich history with the Pistons. And there have been so many great players to put on the blue and red. Just think about it. Guys from the Bad Boys era, like I said, like this.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily sprinted down the court and got an easy bucket.
Presidential party.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Shot from the top of the key. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime. Wow. Drummond is one of the top rebounders in the game. You have to put a body on him, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, just to prevent him from coming away with a second chance opportunity.
Caldwell poke kicks to Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without it.
De quoi faute? Donc je vous préviens déjà, ça se pourrait que j'arrête la vidéo dans les 5 prochaines minutes puisque elle dure trop longtemps là.
And Chris, I think you're right on the money when you say Reggie Jackson is looking to take that big shot.
And that's the exact mentality you want from
Oh merde, je me suis fait bloc.
shots in the clutch. Make or miss, they have confidence, they want to be in that moment, they embrace it, he knocks it down. Now, if you want to see one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, just keep your eyes on KCP. This guy sticks like glue to any guard at either position. He's incredibly frustrating to play against as you just can't lose him off the screen.
And with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Chris, it's not one thing that he does well on defense. It's everything.
Kevin, whenever he goes up against one of the top guards in this league, it's a thing of beauty. He either forces a lot of turnovers from them or makes them a volume shooter. He could have a lot of first-team all-defense honors when it's all said and done. The only thing is he may get caught up in that head game of trying to outscore his opponent, and your offense is your defense.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And LeBron James, a four-time MVP, widely considered as the best basketball player in the world. The last few seasons, though.
Donc moi j'espère qu'après ce match-là, on a des événements qui rapportent beaucoup de VC. Comme ça on va pouvoir améliorer notre joueur et atteindre les 85 overall. Au lieu de 86 qui était le but principal. Faire un petit buzz milieu. 5, 4. Oh merde. Fais chier. Donc je suis le match avec des VCs.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Let's have a seat. Hey.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a
Pardon.
solid.
J'ai simulé le match avec VCs. Bon, j'espère que Footlock me donnera au moins beaucoup de V6. En tout cas, souhaite qu'on me donne beaucoup de V6 pour que je puisse améliorer mon joueur.
Hey, yo!
Putain, merde. 136, sérieusement. Ils auraient dû faire un truc genre 136 x 5, un truc comme ça, mais yo, come on. Yeah, putain, merde. Oh, sérieusement, j'aime pas cette V6. Donc, vu qu'on n'a pas encore atteint l'objectif, je ferai une troisième partie. Donc, j'espère que vous avez apprécié la vidéo. N'hésitez pas à smash la barre de like et à vous abonner au Game Let's Play Gaming. Et n'oubliez pas de partager la vidéo à vos potos ou sur les réseaux sociaux. Et n'oubliez pas de nous suivre sur les réseaux sociaux comme par exemple Twitter, Instagram et Facebook. Donc, peace.